Raise your vibration to instantly create a new reality. Top 1% secret. Everything in this universe is energy. Every thought, every emotion, every action you take carries a frequency. And whether you realize it or not, you are constantly broadcasting your personal vibrational signal into the universe. This signal determines what you attract, what you experience, and ultimately, the reality you live in. Most people believe that life happens to them, that they are at the mercy of external circumstances. But the truth is much deeper. You are not a passive observer, you are the creator. And the key to creating a new reality instantly is to raise your vibration. I think about this for a moment. If you tuned a radio to a station playing static, no matter how much you wanted to hear beautiful music, you wouldn't hear it unless you changed the frequency. Your reality works in exactly the same way. If you are vibrating at the frequency of fear, doubt, and limitation, you will continue to attract experiences that reinforce those emotions. But if you shift your frequency to abundance, love, and certainty, your entire external world will begin to reflect that shift. The problem is, most people don't even realize the frequency they are operating on. They go through life unconsciously reacting to their circumstances, unaware that they have the ability to tune into an entirely new reality at any moment.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lesson.
So the question is, how do you raise your vibration? How do you shift your frequency so dramatically that your reality changes instantly? The answer begins with awareness. You must first become deeply aware of the energy you are carrying in this moment. Close your eyes for a second and ask yourself, what is my dominant emotional state? Is it stress? Is it excitement? Is it gratitude? Most people are carrying the weight of past regrets or future anxieties, unaware that these emotions are shaping their present reality. But here's the secret: your power is not in the past, and it's not in the future. It is in this moment. The frequency you are embodying right now is dictating everything. Imagine walking into a room where someone is deeply angry. You can feel their energy without them even saying a word. Now imagine walking into a room filled with laughter and joy. You can feel that energy too. This is because vibration is contagious, and the vibration you hold within yourself is constantly interacting with the world around you, pulling in experiences that match it. If you want to change your reality, you must take full responsibility for your energetic state. But here's where most people get stuck. They think raising their vibration is about forcing themselves to be positive all the time, pretending to be happy even when they don't feel it. That's not how energy works. You cannot fake a high vibration, you must genuinely embody it. And the way to do that is by shifting your internal state, not by suppressing emotions, but by transmuting them. Every emotion carries energy, and energy can be transformed. Let's go deeper. The fastest way to shift your vibration is through movement and emotion. Your body and mind are deeply connected, and when you change your physical state, you change your energy field. I think about a time when you felt stuck, uninspired, or low energy. What was your posture like? How were you breathing? Now think about a time when you felt powerful, unstoppable. Your entire physiology was different, wasn't it? This is not a coincidence. Your body is a direct reflection of your vibrational state. If you want to shift instantly, move. Stand up, change your posture, breathe deeply, shake off stagnant energy, put on music that makes you feel alive. This may sound simple, but it is one of the most powerful ways to change your frequency in seconds. But movement alone is not enough. You must also shift your focus. Your attention is the most powerful tool you have. Whatever you focus on expands. If you constantly focus on problems, setbacks, and fears, you will amplify them. But if you shift your focus to gratitude, to possibilities, to the feeling of already having what you desire, you will instantly elevate your vibration. Gratitude is one of the highest frequencies you can tune into. It is the frequency of abundance, of already having enough. When you feel gratitude deeply, you signal to the universe that you are in alignment, and in response, the universe sends you more things to be grateful for. Now, let's take this even further. Your thoughts create your emotions, and your emotions create your vibration. But where do your thoughts come from? Most of them are not even yours. They are programmed from childhood, inherited from society, absorbed from the people around you. If you are not consciously choosing your thoughts, then your vibration is being dictated by old conditioning. And most of that conditioning is keeping you stuck in a low-frequency loop. So here's a deep question. If you had no past, no limiting beliefs, no fears, who would you be? What reality would you allow yourself to step into? The only thing keeping you from that reality is your attachment to who you think you are. Your identity is just a collection of thoughts and beliefs you have accepted as truth. But what if you let go of everything you thought you knew about yourself? What if, right now, you decided to embody a completely new energy? This is the ultimate secret of the top 1%. They do not wait for external circumstances to change before they shift internally. They embody the frequency of success, abundance, and certainty before they have any proof of it. And because they embody it, the external world eventually catches up. So here's your challenge for the next 24 hours. Become deeply aware of your vibration. Notice the emotions you are carrying, the thoughts you are repeating, the energy you are broadcasting, and then deliberately shift it. Choose a higher frequency. Move your body differently, breathe differently. Focus your mind on gratitude and possibility. Do this consistently, and you will see something incredible happen. Your reality will start to change before your eyes. The hidden frequency codes that unlock limitless manifestation. Everything in this universe operates on frequency. Your thoughts, your emotions, even your physical body are vibrating at specific frequencies, constantly interacting with the energetic field around you. Most people live their entire lives unaware of this, believing that reality is solid and fixed. But the truth is, reality is fluid, dynamic, and responsive to the energy you emit. When you truly understand this, you stop feeling like a victim of circumstance and start realizing that you are the architect of your life. There are hidden frequency codes embedded in everything you experience. The emotions you feel are not random, they are indicators of the frequency you are tuned into. Fear, doubt, and frustration exist on a lower vibrational scale, while love, joy, and abundance exist on a higher one. The secret is that your emotions are not just reactions to your environment, they are signals that dictate what you attract. If you are constantly living in a state of worry, you are broadcasting that frequency into the universe, and in response, the universe mirrors back experiences that reinforce that worry. But if you shift to a higher frequency, reality shifts with you. This is where most people get stuck. They believe that they need external proof before they can change their emotions. They think, once I have the money, I'll feel abundant. Once I find love, I'll feel worthy. Once I achieve success, I'll feel confident. But this is the greatest illusion of all. The external world does not create your internal state. Your internal state creates your external world. The most powerful manifestors understand this deeply. They do not wait for evidence before they shift their energy. They embody the frequency of their desires before they arrive, and because they do, those desires manifest effortlessly. So how do you unlock these hidden frequency codes? How do you shift your vibration so powerfully that reality bends in your favor? The answer lies in two key elements: emotional mastery and energetic alignment. Let's start with emotional mastery. Most people have no control over their emotions. They wake up in the morning and immediately tune into the frequency of their problems. They let their environment dictate how they feel, reacting to circumstances instead of consciously choosing their state of being. But here's the truth: your emotions are not something that happen to you. They are something you generate. If you want to raise your vibration, you must become the master of your emotional state. This does not mean suppressing negative emotions or pretending to be happy all the time. It means developing the ability to shift emotions at will. The fastest way to do this is through embodiment. Your body holds the key to your vibration. If you want to feel powerful, move like a powerful person. If you want to feel abundant, breathe like someone who has more than enough. Your physiology and your emotions are deeply linked. Change one, and you change the other. But emotional mastery alone is not enough. You must also align your energy with the reality you want to create. This means becoming hyper-aware of the frequency you are broadcasting at all times. Are you operating from a place of fear or trust? Are you making decisions from lack or abundance? Are you speaking words of limitation or expansion? Every thought, every action, every belief carries energy, and the universe is constantly responding to that energy. Here's something most people don't realize: the universe does not give you what you want. It gives you what you are. If you want love, you must become love. If you want success, you must embody success. If you want abundance, you must radiate abundance. This is not about faking it. It is about tuning into the frequency of your desires so fully that they become inevitable. Now, let's talk about a concept that will change the way you see manifestation forever. It's called vibrational pre-alignment. This is the process of matching your energy to your desired reality before it materializes in the physical world. Think of it like this: every possible version of your life already exists in the quantum field. There is a version of you who is wealthy, a version who is deeply in love, a version who is thriving beyond your wildest dreams. The only thing separating you from that reality is your vibration. When you shift your vibration to match that version of yourself, you collapse the timeline between where you are and where you want to be. This is why some people manifest effortlessly while others struggle for years. The ones who succeed understand that their job is not to chase their desires, it is to become the energetic match for them. They don't wait for the external world to change before they feel different. They change their energy first, and reality follows. Let's do a quick exercise. Close your eyes and imagine your highest self, the version of you who has already manifested everything you desire. How does that version of you think? How do they move? What energy do they radiate? Now ask yourself, what is the gap between how you feel now and how that version of you feels? That gap is the only thing standing between you and your new reality. Now here's the challenge for the next 48 hours. Embody that version of yourself. Speak, think, and act as if you are already living your dream life. Not halfway, not with hesitation, fully. Watch how the world responds to you differently. Watch how opportunities, synchronicities, and miracles begin to unfold. Because the truth is, your new reality is not something you create, it is something you step into. The quantum shift: how to collapse time and manifest at lightning speed. Most people believe manifestation takes time. They assume that achieving their desires requires years of effort, slow progress, and external validation before they can fully step into their new reality. But what if time is not what you think it is? What if the only reason your manifestations seem to take so long is because you are unconsciously delaying them? The truth is, time is not linear, it is elastic. It bends and stretches according to your energy, focus, and belief systems. And when you understand how to collapse time, you can manifest at lightning speed. Everything you desire already exists in the quantum field. There is no waiting, no distance, no delay, just infinite possibilities, all coexisting at once. The version of you who's already living your dream life is not in some distant future. That version of you exists right now in a parallel reality, waiting for you to align with it. The only reason you are not experiencing it yet is because you are still vibrating at the frequency of your current reality. Your energy is tethered to the version of you that is struggling, doubting, and waiting. But the moment you shift your vibration, the moment you fully embody the energy of your desired reality, time collapses, and the universe rearranges itself instantly to reflect your new state of being. So how do you collapse time? How do you shift quantum realities so quickly that your external world has no choice but to catch up? The first step is to stop seeing your desires as something in the future. The more you perceive what you want as far away, the more you push it away. When you think, "One day I'll be successful," you are telling the universe that success is not here yet. When you say, "I'm working toward my dream life," you are reinforcing the idea that you are separate from it. The key is to embody the knowing that your desire is already yours. Not tomorrow, not next year now. This is where most people struggle. They say, "How can I believe I'm wealthy when my bank account says otherwise? How can I feel love when I'm still single? How can I act successful when I have no proof of it yet?" But this is where the quantum shift happens. Reality does not operate on proof, it operates on energy. The most powerful manifestors in the world do not wait for evidence before they shift their vibration. They decide with absolute certainty that their new reality is already theirs. And because they embody that frequency so completely, the universe has no choice but to reflect it back to them. I think about this. Have you ever had a moment where something you wanted showed up much faster than you expected? Maybe you were thinking about someone and they suddenly called you. Maybe you needed an opportunity and it appeared within hours. These moments are not coincidences, they are glimpses of how quickly reality can shift when your energy is aligned. The only difference between those moments and the manifestations that seem to take forever is your level of certainty. When you expect something to happen, when you have no resistance, it arrives instantly. But when you doubt, when you worry, when you keep checking if it's working, you slow down the process. So here's the ultimate secret to collapsing time. You must eliminate all resistance. You must stop questioning whether your manifestation is coming. You must stop looking for signs, stop doubting, stop waiting. The moment you fully trust, the moment you surrender to the knowing that your reality has already shifted, time bends in your favor. Now, let's talk about action. Most people misunderstand the role of action in manifestation. They believe that taking massive action is what creates results. But action alone is meaningless if it is not aligned with the right energy. Have you ever noticed that when you are in flow, things happen effortlessly? You take one small action, and it leads to a massive breakthrough. But when you are in resistance, no matter how much effort you put in, nothing seems to work. This is because action is only powerful when it is taken from the right frequency. The version of you who already has everything you desire does not take action from a place of desperation, fear, or lack. They take action from a place of certainty, inspiration, and alignment. So instead of asking, "What do I need to do to manifest my desires?" ask, "What actions would the version of me who already has this take?" When you start moving through the world as if your manifestation is already complete, you collapse time. But here's where it gets even deeper. The biggest reason people delay their manifestations is because they are still energetically attached to their current reality. They are so focused on their external circumstances that they keep reinforcing them. If you constantly check your bank account and feel lack, you are anchoring yourself in scarcity. If you constantly look for love but feel lonely, you are anchoring yourself in separation. The key is to detach completely. Do not react to your current reality. Do not give energy to what you do not want. Shift your focus entirely to the reality you are stepping into. This is not about ignoring reality, it is about choosing a higher one. Every time you feel doubt creeping in, remind yourself, "I am already living my new reality." The external world is simply catching up. When you hold this level of certainty, when you refuse to entertain any other possibility, time collapses, and your new reality manifests almost instantly. Now, here's your challenge. For the next 24 hours, operate as if your manifestation is already complete. You do not think about it in future terms. Do not wait. Embody the energy of already having it. Speak, act, and feel as if your dream life is your current reality. Watch how quickly things shift. Watch how synchronicities appear, how doors open effortlessly, how the universe responds in ways you never expected. Because the truth is, the only thing keeping you from your desires is the illusion of time. Collapse it, and everything changes. The final awakening, how to permanently shift into your highest timeline. You have always had the power to shift into your highest reality. It has never been outside of you, never dependent on external circumstances, never waiting for the right moment. The only thing that has ever held you back is the illusion that you are separate from what you desire. But now, you are awakening. You are realizing that the version of you as everything you have ever wanted is not some distant possibility, it is you, right now, in this moment. The only question is, will you choose to step into it fully? Most people live their entire lives oscillating between timelines. One day they feel inspired, powerful, limitless. The next, they fall back into old patterns of doubt, fear, and hesitation. They experience glimpses of their highest self, but they do not remain there. They slip back into their old identity, unconsciously choosing the familiar over the infinite. But the ones who truly transform, the ones who manifest effortlessly, the ones who live in a state of constant alignment, they do something different. They make a final decision. A decision to never return to the old timeline, to never again entertain the version of themselves that operates from limitation. This is the final awakening, the moment you decide that your highest timeline is not just a possibility, it is your new baseline. There is no more questioning, no more waiting, no more slipping back into old energy. You step into your highest self permanently, and you never look back. So how do you make this shift permanent? How do you ensure that you stay in the frequency of your highest reality without falling back into doubt? The answer is identity. Your manifestations do not come from what you want, they come from who you are. If you still see yourself as the person who struggles, who doubts, who hopes for better but doesn't fully embody it, then that is the reality you will continue to experience. But when you fully embody your highest self, when you make decisions, take actions, and feel emotions from that place, your external world has no choice but to reflect it. This is not about forcing or faking. It is about surrendering completely to the truth that you are already that version of yourself. There is no more effort, no more resistance, no more proving. There is only the deep knowing that you have already arrived. Let's take this even deeper. The moment you fully step into your highest timeline, the universe will test you. It will present you with old situations, familiar challenges, echoes of your past reality, not because you are failing, but because it is asking, are you truly ready to let go of the old version of yourself? These moments are not obstacles, they are invitations. Invitations to respond differently, to embody your new identity so fully that the old reality can no longer exist. When this happens, do not fall into fear. See it for what it is. Recognize that every test is an opportunity to anchor yourself even deeper into your new timeline. Now, ask yourself this: what would change if you never again questioned whether your manifestation was coming? What if, from this moment forward, you operated with such certainty, such unwavering belief, that the only timeline available to you was the one where you already have everything you desire? That is the level of energy that shifts everything. That is the moment your reality bends to your will. So here's your final challenge. Decide right now that you are done waiting, that you are done oscillating between frequencies, that you will no longer entertain any thought, emotion, or action that contradicts your highest self. From this moment forward, you are living in your highest timeline, not someday, not when circumstances change, now. Because the truth is, you were never meant to chase your desires. You were meant to align so fully with them that they have no choice but to manifest instantly. This is your final awakening. Step into it fully and watch as your entire reality transforms before your eyes.